king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them. Stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. On the
return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Jones on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And Nelson's got it here right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. From the gun, Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
And 2 at the Bears' 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. Flushed out, and that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to
Darius Slayton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Bears nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down right.
Credit the tackle to ASAP-PEYTON.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key. Well,
you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15 more yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, D.
On second down, it's Patterson. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Again, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's see what you got. Set up, twist. Watch the twist.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Giants 7, Bears nothing.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
18-yard line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back out on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Barkley.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Robert Quinn, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
1st down, New York.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
48-yard line.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Jones on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Jones. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. New York. Kenny Golladay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Ties the game at
Gano the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. And some room to work. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? A solid chunk of 11 yards there on the keeper. But 4th down now. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run on first down. Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Carry for the running back.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Get ready.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, Jones. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. Operating from the gun, Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. After the sack on first down, Jones. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the third down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. From the gun, Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Giants 21, Bears 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this time he'll look to throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one.
Curtis.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Xavier McKinney. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Third down and long.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keep. It's going to bring up a fourth down.
Gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football first and 10.
21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 38. A run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down by Kyle Fuller. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
on second and 11 now. Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Kenny Galladay.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
3 yards the gain there, second down. To throw again on second down. Jones, open man is Galladay, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Giants.
Now Jones on first down. Flush to his right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught at the 2. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the Bears' 2-yard line.
More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Bruce Miller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones flushed out right. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danny Trevathan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bears, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.